What's up, gang? It's your boy Tyler, and you are watching the most trash show on YouTube, Garage Goons. Let me just straighten up this camera real quick. And probably should have done that in pre-production, but here we are. I got another cologne review for you, fragrance review. If you watched my last video, I did a blind buy fragrance haul of just some fragrances that I didn't really have in my collection that I thought sounded interesting. It was a pretty good haul. We went 2 for 3. So I got Mancera Choco de Violet, I think. We had Mancera Cedrat Boisé, which I did not like. And then we had the star of the show, in my opinion, which is the fragrance we're going to talk about today. And that is going to be Prisma Zircon. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about this company before I get into the review. Spoiler alert, guys, this has been my go-to. Like, I always want to wear it. I have to force myself not to wear it. Ever since I got this, I fucking love this one. So a little bit about this company. The perfumer used to work for City Rhythm, which is a really popular niche house here in the States. And their whole thing is they take cities in the United States, Tennessee, San Diego, Miami, and there's a bunch of other ones, and they try to capture the essence of that place in a fragrance. And it's a really cool concept because it's actually kind of legit. Like they really put some thought, if you look at the note breakdowns of like everything that you would associate smell wise with those cities, right? But there was a little bit of drama, okay? The perfumer, and I forget his name, and the owner of the company, so had a falling out, okay? So the guy that made all the original City Rhythm fragrances left in like 2022 or 2023. And it must have been spicy, and it must have been not a great breakup, because the perfumer went and created his own company called Prisma, Prisma. Now, it wasn't just that he created this company, right? Like he said, fuck y'all, I'm going to do my own thing. He said, fuck y'all, I'm going to do my own thing. But also, he literally has all the same fragrances that he created for City Rhythm. He just renamed them. And it's all the original formulas. Now, City Rhythm has since reformulated, but if you have an old bottle of City Rhythm anything from like before 2023, you probably have this guy's stuff, okay? So he started off Prisma Parfums, and it doesn't do the same like city thing. He went for like this geometric. I think the only knock on this company, honestly, that I can think of is that I just don't like the names. He went after this like geometric, semi-precious gemstone stuff. Like he has one called Amethyst. This one in particular is called Zircon, which I had to look it up. It is a type of stone. It's a type of semi-precious gemstone. Never heard of it before. But either way, he kind of went with this like, is this going to be about colors, like a color spectrum thing? Like, you would see out of a prism, like the Pink Floyd, the laser hits it and the rainbow comes out the other side. Is this going to be a gemstone thing? Is this going to be a geometry thing? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. It's kind of confusing. I don't really like the name, but again, he probably could have got sued if he went too close to the City Rhythm thing. So he's totally going a different route with the product as far as how it looks and how it's named. But as far as the formulation, these are the original formulations. Now you can only get them on Prisma.com, PrismaFragrances.com, I believe, or Prisma Parfums actually.com. And I've only seen them sold there. They're not currently in Joma Shop or any gray market or anything else. That's the only place you can buy them. But it's $90 for a 50 mil. So you don't have to spend the full $200 that you would have to spend on like City Rhythm fragrance, and then it's 100 mil, and then it's hard to get samples of City Rhythm. You literally have to buy them. You can't get them for free because they're a niche company, so you have to buy the samples, see if you like it, then buy the full bottle. With this one, it's a little less risk. If you really don't like it, it's only 50 ml, which is enough to last you a while, but also not like 100 ml where you're like, fuck, now I have this thing that's going to be just sitting on my shelf forever. So I think it's a nice middle ground price-wise, and it's slightly cheaper, which I think was very intentional. Now this Zircon is is his version, or I guess it was all his version, but like this is the City Rhythm version, or excuse me, the Prisma version of City Rhythm's 2654. Now, if you don't know what 2654 is, there's two fragrances that they mixed. So they had San Diego, which had like blood orange and you know, citrusy notes and stuff like that. And then you had Miami that had like rum notes and tobacco and stuff like that. Now this doesn't have tobacco in it, but they mix those two flavors, and 2654 happens to be the miles between San Diego and Miami. So he called this one Zircon. This one's fucking great. Now, I have not smelled this on paper. Where's my paper? Did I lose it already? I guess I will still continue not to have smelled it on paper, but I've been wearing this on skin non-stop, guys. I can't get away from this thing. Let me show you the presentation, okay? The one thing I would knock on this bottle, besides I just don't like the name, like I said, is it is a very smooth, clear glass, which I do like the clear, but it is a fingerprint magnet, so I would have appreciated it if it was a little bit frosted or something. But either way, really great bottle. Let me show you the cap. Magnetic cap. Look at that. Beautiful. It's awesome. So, you know, you can hold it by the cap. It stays on there pretty good. Watch this, guys. Pressurized atomizer. Look at that. Oh, it's so good. Oh my God, guys. This is one of my this is like my summer favorite right now. Go out there and buy this. Support this guy. I don't know if City Rhythm was in the wrong, and I don't know if their old perfumer was in the wrong, but something happened. But go support this guy. He's doing it on his own. It's all him right now. He's doing the packaging. He's doing the formulation. He's doing all this shit. And he's not skimping on anything. You saw the atomizer. You see this cap. You see the presentation. It's nice, right? The price is decent. It's niche performance. I get 8 hours out of this thing, and the first 3 hours, it pushes off 3 feet. What more do you want? Okay, let's get into the note breakdowns. Blood orange. Blood orange, blood orange, blood orange. The first thing and the last thing you're going to smell is blood orange. It's not a tart blood orange. It's a more sweet, juicy, ripe blood orange. Then you get a little bit of, later on in the dry down. Okay, so initially you get blood orange, you get a little bit of juniper, and in the dry down, you get a really sugary, boozy rum. Now, it's not a coconut rum or a spiced rum. It's just kind of a nice Bacardi, sugary, maybe it's a little bit of a spiced rum. Maybe it's like, it's a sweet sugar cane type rum. It is so fucking good, guys. It also has like a little bit of coconut, but it's more of like a coconut water that mixes with the rum, so you almost get this like Malibu-esque type kind of smell to it. And the blood orange, like, this smells drinkable, guys. My wife loved it. I love it. Performance is a beast. It's a fucking monster. The price is very reasonable for niche. You get niche performance, and like I said, I mean, zero skimping on this. I mean, even on the cap, it says Prisma on the top. If you look through the bottle, right, through the back side, there's a sticker that says Zircon on the back. So if you look through it, you can see how it says Zircon and how it's displayed. The front is this little prism thing. Am I a fan of the branding and how they did all this? Not really, but hey, he had to deviate. There's no way you can fuse this with City Rhythm as far as, like, you know, branding identity, but as far as the performance, give me the OG shit. Usually the older the stuff, the older the model of the fragrance, formulations usually don't get more powerful over time. Usually the original ones, especially in niche, and people that buy Creed can tell you this, it gets weaker and weaker, not stronger and stronger. So you want to get the OG, and this is not a clone brand because this is the original creator of this stuff. This is his brand. So it doesn't get better than that. This is the OG in a new package. Same old fragrance, brand new package, more affordable, and not reformulated, because this is the original formulation. I think you guys should go get this, guys. This shit is fire. I can forgive the stupid names, Prisma and Zircon. And by the way, I think I'm the only guy that gave this one a dedicated review on YouTube. There's a bunch of guys that got the sampler pack and they did first impressions, or they tell you which ones they like of it. But I'm the only one right now that's done a full review just on this scent. if you're gonna get one from Prisma, I haven't tried the others. I'm gonna get the sampler now that I've had this and it's amazing. But I can't see myself loving anything more than I already love this. Now, I've been wrong before, but this is phenomenal. Great summertime scent. Good for vacations. It's got that coconut vibe. It's got that tropical vibe. Good for just messing around town. It doesn't smell like only tropical vibes. It smells like fresh, citrusy, inviting, thirst quenching. Makes you want to get like a drink and put an umbrella in it, and an icy drink with a little bit of booze in there, a little bit of rum. Okay, this is fire, guys. You gotta try this out. If you're not sure, prismaparfums.com. They do sampler packs. I think it's like $20, and you can try everything for free, or for $20. All of the fragrances he has. All right, so like, comment, subscribe, tell your homies, tell your friends, press all the buttons, share this, do all the things, talk to me in the comments, I talk back, and thank you for watching Most Trash Show on YouTube. We are out of this bitch.